I think it's the best because I need to right now to remember this experience, and actually it could help me to overcome, because it's exactly how life is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's easy to be in vipassana, not communicating with everyone, and think like, oh, I'm so happy to be peaceful and I don't know, happy in this world, and then you come back to reality and it starts like you couldn't meditate, you distracted, you always became anxious again, and if you don't practice and don't implement what you learned, it's useless. So it's perfect.
I agree with that, because most of times when you do vipassana, it's quite easy to do the thing in the temple and follow the routine and not talking to anyone and not thinking anything negative and being in that positive mindset. But
Yeah.
once you get back in the real world, that's where the true test of everything happens. And like, it's such a stark difference, right, between that place and this place in general.
Yeah, this place could be less
Less
equipped with hot water, but it's kind of close. I have very bad shower, so I all the time when I'm in my shower, I'm thinking that in Vipassana it was worse. So
Exactly. Yeah. Be happy with what you have.
where are you going? Oh no! Oh my god! That's why I like Friends, because it's more. Okay, I'm gonna go for them, but only one. Okay. We all look like crazy, like like drug people who just hippie.
We are not drug people. We are.
Oh my god, this is amazing. So yeah, right now it feels more like in India, but they didn't give us any accessories.
No, so this I got from Banaras, from Kashi, from Varanasi.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
It's basically Rudraksh. It's a plant from, like, it's predominantly all over Southeast Asia, Nepal, India, not Tamil Nadu, Thailand. And it's
I think I saw this even
Yeah, it's
somewhere.
quite common actually in hippies and
And this is you just bought on the flea market in Berlin.
oh no, I shoplifted it.
What did you do?
I shoplifted it.
Oh.
Actually, no, I did not really shoplift it, but my friends and I, we were just in a shop and she put it on me, and then I forgot that I had it on me, and we just walked around the shop and I just walked out.
Oh no. Okay, tell me how I should hold my mic, like this,
Yeah, this is good.
or can I do this, or it's not good?
The closer it is to your mouth, it's better.
Okay. I remember that it was a rule. You should take it like that.
What?
You should keep it like this. It's usually how stand-up comedian do this. And
This is also good. Yeah.
And you like don't forget, because usually people do this.
Exactly.
And
Okay.
And it's like I don't hear you. So it's
Makes
like stick
sense.
it here. You can just even use.
Do you think you'll do your stand-up?
Good question. Actually, I'm thinking about that. Right now I have a lot of content. Yeah, probably I should. Are we going to talk about Vipassana? Or you try to do this small talk with me?
No, I try to like just keep on talking, and in the middle I'll randomly start talking about Vipassana. It's like how real conversations happen, right?
Okay. It's not like... Okay.
Yeah, so you came back from Amsterdam. How was Amsterdam?
No. Okay, when I came back from Amsterdam first time this year, it was after Vipassana, exactly. It was really good experience. Also, kind of similar what we are doing now, because we were serving there, 6 people, doing a really intense cooking days for 70 people. It was really cool, because we were trying to manage our state of mind, meditate, and at the same time deliver hard deadlines. I never cooked for 70 people.
70?
Yeah.
That is a lot of people.
How many people was?
120 or 130.
130 when you were serving?
Yeah, when I was serving. Maybe 110, I don't know. Some people just keep on, going in and out because...
Oh my god, it's double. Almost.
Yeah, but we had like 7-8 people, I think, altogether.
It's a lot.
And
Is it okay that they are cleaning?
It's fine. I don't think the mic can catch what they're cleaning.
You think so?
Yeah.
Should we check it?
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's totally fine.
You are host. You are... I mean, today a host. I'm the host. But are you comfy like this? Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I'm really comfy.
Okay.
This is really good.
Okay. It's like some insects. No, go away.
Have you killed any mosquito after coming back from Vipassana?
I think occasionally, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not intentionally. Actually, I started being very, very peaceful, and I didn't kill insects anymore. I don't know. Before I was like, I don't like this. But even spiders, I started enjoying that. I was like, oh, this is interesting. I remember that I'm watching ants when I was in Vipassana, because they were like, there is not so much to.
That's your only source of entertainment, watching ants and a squirrel rub it its ass.
Yeah. I remember this moments when I was watching ants, and I had this different metaphor, like it's like traffic jam, because there was like two direction and one line of ants and another one, and one ant tried to, be faster than another one, and I was like, oh my god, this is like so real. It's like traffic jam, I don't know, in Moscow. Yeah, maybe I went crazy a bit on Vipassana. It was, I think, day 8.
Oh yeah, day 8 is when you start
Maybe
questioning
so.
your reality. Like, is it real?
Should I come back? Yeah, but actually, I think with me it was on day 6 more. On day 8, I felt so bad. It was the hardest day for me. I think day 3 and day 8 was impossible. I thought, like, why I'm here? It's still 8. I should be already 10. And yeah, I was even really thinking, maybe should I quit on day 8?
Day 8 is a tough one. Because I remember, because day 8 is like so close yet so far. Because you have mostly gotten the knowledge of everything, but all these old habit patterns, they start coming up, and all this old conditioning starts coming up, and then you get like, okay, I'm done with it. I want to run. And especially because you can see it's like just 2 days. So you can see the end.
Yeah.
So you still want to rush, but you can't rush because...
Yeah, you was like already almost there, not yet. I also remember that on day 8 I felt that I kind of get used to Gayenka talks, and before they were entertaining for me, and on day 8 I was like, no.
You know what? Let's talk from day 0. Let's talk from day -1.
Why we go to? Why are we going? Or
yeah. So I remember we met in Amsterdam.
Actually, everything in Amsterdam.
Everything great happens in Amsterdam, right?
This funny thing that
What?
I had a long time a dream to go to Amsterdam, and I was like, when I was in Russia, I was like, one day I maybe travel there. It might be such an amazing city. I really was dreaming a lot.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm so sick and tired of Amsterdam. I don't want to go there anymore.
Actually, that's true.
It's enough. I'm done with the city. Okay, sorry.
No, like it's funny, but it's such a magical city. It's like, it's not a real city. It's an unreal city, because there's no other city in this world that's like Amsterdam. Just in
Probably.
terms of urban architecture and just in terms of planning. So that makes it really unique.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were in Amsterdam. We just met randomly, and then we started talking about all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we met randomly, but we knew each other.
Yeah, we knew each other, yes. But that was like all kinds of random stuff that we talked about.
What we want. I told you about my bucket list.
Yeah, and like I thought you were like a proper, like a lady who likes to keep her nails clean and likes to go to the hairdresser and all of that.
I still this lady.
Yes, you are
Still
that
this
lady,
lady.
yes. But you're not scared to get dirt underneath your nails, and you're like
Actually, I don't like it. Yeah, but I know what you mean.
But yeah, and then you told me about the story where you almost died, like mountaineering or something.
What?
You were climbing a mountain
Yeah.
in Serbia.
No,
Was it
it was
Serbia?
in Russia. No, it was Russia. It was Elbrus, the highest mountain in this part. In Russia and in Europe, I think, is the highest mountain. So I was climbing there, but yeah, it was experience. But why? It was just like one part of the experiences that I went through. I think that's why we shared this crazy stuff. And you told
we
me
were just
about.
talking about stuff. Yeah, I was talking about my skydiving, and then you was talking about something where you almost died.
And then we moved to bucket list, and then you saw Vipassana in that.
Yeah. I really like that. So for me, I have this aversion towards vision boards and like having a goal or those kind of things, because I don't know, I just like to live my life and not be in the way of my life, like let life happen.
Yeah,
Exactly.
cool. It's really nice.
it's nice, but sometimes you don't really know like what's going on.
how I am here, where I am.
Exactly, like what am I doing? Where am I going? It's nice to have a route plan for yourself. And you are a meticulous planner of things.
Yes, I would say that I like lists, I like checklists, I like planning, but not everything. But yeah, I just realized a long time ago that if I want to plan something in my life, it won't happen. And there are so many amazing things around that I want to experience. And it was actually, I remember it was 2017. It was a new year. And I just realized that I hadn't traveled at all for a year or 2 years. So I think you're not comfy.
No, I'm good.
Okay. And it's like vipassana for you.
Yeah.
We can switch.
It's fine. No, it's good. It's good.
So yeah, and I remember that I realized that I didn't travel, that I'm in a relationship that I'm not satisfied with. I'm super like workaholic. Switch to Russian in the middle of English podcast. Why not?
Perfect.
So I was thinking I should have planned better this year. I realized that I missed a big year, and I don't remember. I was doing like a retro of the year.
Oh, you do retros of the year. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Actually, I can share a super nice template with you.
Because people usually plan the next year and no one really looks back on the year that gone by.
This is the biggest part, reflection and then planning. And actually on reflection I spent 2 hours.
Oh yeah, that's
Retro.
cool.
Yeah. So I realized that I don't have a lot to remember. It was just like, just past, and I don't have anything that I want to do. I just was like in a rush all the time. And I was like, okay, it's not gonna happen with me. And I planned everything, like trips, experiences, what I want to do, whom I want to be, with whom I want to spend my time. And since then I really start a lot of planning.
Okay.
Yeah, but in Amsterdam, come back there.
Exactly. And then we talked about Vipassana. And where did I tell you to go to Vipassana?
At first you said that you start here with Vipassana.
Yeah.
1st of September, and I'm like a person who loves this, like, it's metaphor, new year, new life, new better version of yourself or something, I don't know. And it was very inspiring. And then you told me about India, and actually I was thinking if I go for Vipassana I definitely go to India.
That's a really smart decision.
And yeah, and then I just, after our talk, I knew already that I'm gonna book it.
Okay.
There is no chance. I was like planning, and I remember I checked the page, send you screenshots, and on the 1st of November I see that one registration will be open, so I was like, I'm gonna do this. So thank you so much.
And where do you end up going to?
In the middle of nowhere. I was like, nobody knows this city. I was like, why? I was like, I don't know. No, ask me. Just don't ask me. First, when I say people in India that I'm going to Gorakhpur, Kushinagar, they were like, what?
Why?
There is like a lot of more, like achievable, like, I don't know, accessible places where you can go. You don't need to like suffer on the way already. You will suffer in Vipassana.
I was born there. I spent first 15 years of my life there, and even I would not go there.
No, you come on. You just.
I mean, yeah, but for the course, But it's really funny. Like someone asked me, "Yeah, I'm traveling from Europe. I'm from Russia. This is my first time in India." Oh yeah, and I'm going to Gorakhpur, fucking Kushinagar in Uttar Pradesh.
But you know how much respect I see in people's eyes from
Oh, yeah.
India when I'm saying this, because they expect like, I was in Delhi, I was in Goa, but I'm saying like I was in Gorakhpur. From this they don't expect this.
Exactly. Like I don't expect this from like a nicely hairdressed and nail polish and no dirt underneath your fingernails.
Yeah.
And then you go to fucking Gorakhpur.
But one question.
Yeah.
So you just tell me, because there was not so many options for course on the 1st of January.
Mm-hmm.
I send you 2 options
Yeah.
the same day, and you choose this one just because you grew up there.
What was the other one?
I don't remember.
No, the reason I said Gorakhpur is because again, for the first timers it's not really important, but it was a place where Gautam Buddha had lived a little bit of his life.
Mm-hmm.
He died there.
Mm-hmm.
He spent last few days of his life, and it's like a big spiritual center in that place, and a lot of monks, they come from all around the world, all around the globe to actually meditate there, and that's where you have one of the relics from the past of
Mhm.
Gautam Buddha. So it's a place known for that. There are
This
like
is
3 or
cool.
4 spaces, like 3 or 4 like these places of great.
Where he died. It's like Beatles. They were here. They start, you know, this their
Yeah.
business here in every city. They have this Beatles cafe.
Yeah. Beatles Cafe. I've been to 7 Beatles Cafe in Berlin.
Exactly. They just don't give a fuck about real facts. But yeah, I realized that it's something special.
And it is a really special place. Like,
But I have to say that I forgot about that on the way because it was so far away.
it is
And
really
I was
far
in this
away.
shitty plane from Delhi to Gorakhpur with 12 seats. It
Yeah.
was very windy, and I was like, why am here? Why I'm doing this with myself?
And sometimes I just cancel the plane. If there are like only 3 people, they're like, nah, we're not going there today. Sorry.
Somehow on the 1st of January, it was very popular destination. All 12 seats were busy.
Oh, okay.
So all of them. And yeah, I remember that I came there. Nobody speaks English.
No one.
No one. I couldn't even explain where I'm going to the taxi driver. So Sohil, call him, and they were talking with Mira, with my taxi driver, yeah, just by phone. And they told me like, text us when you sit in the taxi and when you arrived. And I sit in the taxi, and there was no connection.
Ouch.
3 hours. I was like, cool.
But then you finally reached the gates of
Yeah,
the temple.
Yeah. But I was also like so scared and tired, but I was really happy because it was 1st of January, and I intentionally didn't plan anything for this new year. I wanted to spend it alone, but I spent it with another acquaintance from India. But I went to sleep at 12, so I was in a since very early morning. I was on the way, and when I reached there, it was super simple building, very cold floors. I remember that I just realized that I couldn't be with my socks, and people were just in socks.
Yeah.
I was like, how? And then one guy, very old one, seems like very experienced meditator, asked me like, why are you here? What are you looking for? And I was thinking, and it was not so much time, and I didn't want to talk a lot, and I just told him like, peace. And he starts smiling, and I was like, ho, peace? I was like, why did you lose your peace? And I was like, this has happened. And then they called me already to give my stuff, gadgets, and everything.
Yeah. Like you meet such amazing people, like such genuinely good-hearted people at Vipassana.
This is true.
Like every time I've been to these places, I've made friends who I think are my friends like for lifetime. Like even though we don't have to talk every day, even if I text them like 5 years from now, it's just that like this is such a pure experience. It's such a different connection that the kind of path you're on, the kind of journey that you're on.
It will be the first time when I kill insect after Vipassana, probably.
Actually, no, I've been like a really bad boy after Vipassana.
You?
Yeah. So I did it January this year, and then again I did it in the April of this year, and I was fine until May. But I realized like how this like living in a city changes the zone that you're in.
Yeah.
It just brings out all the greed in you, all the fear in you, all the temptations in you. And over there in the monasteries, it's like really easy to just be in that zone where you're protected from the outside world.
Stick with practice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you have fears right now?
Fears of failures.
Fears of what?
Failures.
A failure?
Yeah.
Which kind of failure?
Just like, what am I doing? Like, fear of uncertainty. Like, fear that I can't see my future clear enough.
Yeah, probably you won't be yourself if you can see the future. You will be very rich right now.
Yeah. But it's not a fear that keeps me up at night, but it's just a fear that just sometimes it helps me move forward. Because fear can be motivating, but sometimes it also makes me take my actions from a place of fear and not from a place of love.
Yeah. This is true.
And then you don't really like taking those actions because you're doing
Yeah.
it because you don't really want to do it, but you're scared if you don't do it, something bad might happen.
True, true.
So that's why you have to do it.
True, so true. Should we ask guests? What do they think?
I guess that.
I don't know. It's a joke. We have window open and it's like my neighbors. But I wanted to ask you
No, but tell me. Okay, what do you want to know?
just about like how Berlin did bring this fear to you. Do you understand which
So I was a really ambitious person growing up, and I had lots of businesses. I always like made money somehow or the other. And when I came to Berlin, I like all my ambitions kind of just like poop, it just popped because I realized that you don't really need a lot of money to enjoy life here.
This is true. Without vipassana, you realized it, or with vipassana?
I think after vipassana, because I think I did vipassana 1 year after moving to Berlin. Like, think about it. Like, I'm from a place where Buddha died. He was born nearby. He's like 3 hours from my place. There's this land of Sarnath where he stayed 25 years of his life.
Yeah.
And I would always see these boards of vipassana, but it never really occurred to me that I should do it. And then I come to Germany, I come to Berlin, I realize, I think I need to go back and do all of the things that I did not do,
Should
even though it
have
was
done
right in my
before.
face. Exactly. But yeah, they take all your gadgets.
Oh yeah, but wow, this was a really random switch.
Yeah.
But I think, yeah, this is true. But it's interesting, but I have thoughts about vipassana a long time ago. I always felt that it's actually something that I definitely want to do, but it was more like from curiosity, because I was curious, like, can I keep silence for 3 days or 10 days? I was like, oh yeah. But this year it was different actually. I want to talk a bit about the reasoning, because I think it's more interesting than experiences, like why. It's just interesting that right now it's you really not confident.
I'm good. I'm really good.
So I think it's really it's hard to understand. Everyone said, like, and I would say too, that if you don't have clear motivation why you need this experience, you couldn't finish. It should be really strong motivation. You should know that you need vipassana and what you need. But at the same time, I came from the place that I knew that I need vipassana, but I don't understand what exactly I need. And I just felt like so much anxiety and uncertainty, and I completely, after moving to Berlin, lost myself. I didn't know what I want to do. Why I was doing 1,000 things, and I was like, do I even enjoy these things, or why I'm doing this? It's like no answer. Because of my ex-boyfriend, because my friends did this, because it's like just cool to do this. I didn't get it, and I couldn't hear myself what I want to do. So I remember that I also was tired, and I couldn't, just put everything on pause and just like basically hear what you want to do. So I couldn't do it myself, and I realized that I need some place when I will be forced to shut down everything and just spend with time with myself, because I don't have any capacity to shut down myself everything and sit, I don't know, in this apartment. And that's why I was thinking, okay, this is really like my intention to vipassana, to hear myself. And I think when I hear myself, I can find a peace, because I remember myself in the past. I was a really peaceful person, and I knew what is wrong, what is not wrong, what I want, what I don't want. So basically I wanted to find way to myself, and just to understand what is important really for me, because Berlin is a very tricky city. You can be lost.
Exactly. I think I had a similar experience. Like, the motivation was somewhat similar. For me, it felt like, why am I doing the stuff that I'm doing? Like you said, right? Like, am I doing it because of my family, my friends, my boyfriend, and all of these things? I had a similar realization, because when I came to Berlin, I didn't have any friends, like no connections whatsoever, right? So I started spending a lot of time with myself, with no noise around me, like with no friends, no families, nothing. So there was no distraction. And then it made me feel really clearly like there is so many things in my life that I just do. Like I'll do like hundreds of these things just to distract myself so that I don't have to think about myself, my life, this whole universe, like this whole conditioning stuff. Like, and once I realized, okay, this is an important thing that I need to do, and I tried a lot of stuff, right? I tried like, by a lot of stuff, I mean psychedelics, drugs, and those kind of things. But then I realized like it's all a waste of time. It won't really take you anywhere. And then I had a conversation like 3 years ago with a guy like from India. It was in the Himalayas. I was just traveling. And one night we sat together, and this guy, he was in his mid 30s, 36, 37 maybe. And he had a specific charm about himself. Like just the way he spoke, he had a calmness around him. It was just nice to be with him. He was like a really, I mean, you can say he had a nice vibration, positive vibration and all that, but he was just a different person altogether, like in the sea of all the people. And it was just nice to hang out with him. And the whole night we kept talking about his life, and then he told me he did vipassana like 7 or 8 years ago. And that has been like a really transformational experience for him. I was like, then I made a bookmark in my mind, okay, I need to do it one day. And then I come here, I realize, okay, this time when I go back to India, I will do it. So that was...
And your intention was to be like this guy or to find...
My intention was... Okay, I didn't know anything about vipassana. So my intention was just to explore, like, what is it? So in the first time, I didn't really have any intention.
But did you have any request for yourself? Like,
no request.
To clarify?
Just to know myself more deeper, just to be less anxious about myself. That was just to know myself more.
Did you watch any content about vipassana before going?
I did, but they were all absolute trash contents.
Really?
I mean, they were talking more about the day-to-day stuff and not about how you feel and what things you go to. They were talking about the logistics of vipassana. Like, yeah, it's cool, but I don't really want to know the logistics, the process. I want to know, like, how did it make you feel? And not a lot of people talked about that.
I watched different videos. One was about what's happening with you, not like exactly, not these details like on the daily basis. It's more like how you would feel. This was really good, and this inspired me even more to like, oh yeah, I definitely want to go this. But I also was very scared because I was going to India in the middle of nowhere, and I was like, am I gonna survive there? And 1 month before going, I understood that I don't have any vaccination, and there is so many stuffs going on there. And I was like, okay. And my friend or my colleague told me, don't drink water. You just even brush your teeth with water from the bottle. It's like, okay, I need to watch some videos for sure. And I watched the video how to prepare for vipassana equipment. And there was crazy lady who just, I think she brought everything, almost like her bed, you know? Like, I was like, this is a bit strange. Should I bought it, all these things? I was like, no. So I decided to talk with you and just check one more, like, not podcast, more like article, what to bring. And I was like, okay, I go for minimal, but in case I need something, yeah, I can probably ask. But it was very scary because I didn't know the details. And I didn't read on purpose about the process, because I realized that if I knew the process, it will be a bit boring. I want to keep this, you know, like curious, like about the process. How is it? So, but I ask you a bit.
Oh, yeah.
And you tell me all super vague stuff, and there's no, like, you know, answers. I was like, okay, I'm just going.
Yeah, because I knew it, like, you know, like all these questions that you're asking, you're going to live these things. So even if you know or if you do not know it, doesn't really make any difference. So that's why I wanted you to go there with like an empty mind, like a baby who's just, you know, just born in this world, doesn't know anything.
Explore,
like, exactly. You know, babies don't know, like, hey, you're going to Earth, and you know there'll be other human beings and dogs, and they just make their own opinions, make their own exploration. So and plus, I think if I tell you anything about vipassana or anything about these stuff which you have to experience it on your own, it might change your experience itself.
I will have some expectations.
Exactly.
And since then I will be I will perceive differently. So hot. Oh my god, 31 degrees actually.
It's good. It's good today.
Yeah, it's really good. But talking about reasoning, it's really interesting.
And also, I feel like everyone on this path has. So there's this concept of synchronicity, which means that things. It might seem that they're happening randomly, but there is like this big reasoning behind everything that's happening.
Do you believe in this? Are you fatalist?
Am I what?
Fatalist?
What is that?
It's like person believe in destiny and
Okay, I believe in synchronicity. It's like totally random, but it's not random. It's like universe making your wish come true. Okay, not making your wish come true because that's really egoistic, and universe is not there to serve your ego, but
something that you manifest.
something that you manifest in terms of your own exploration. Like I want to know more about myself, which is not really centered around your ego. You're not saying to the universe like, hey, I want a Lamborghini. You're saying, I want to know something more about myself. And once you're on that path, random things will happen and it will push you towards the goal.
Yeah. I actually also remember one thing, how to prepare before Vipassana, how I prepared at least. I already expected that it will be hard to be with my thoughts, and I decided, okay, I need to prepare myself. And we were in India, in Pondicherry, with my friend Mira, and one evening I just went to the beach alone, and I was like, okay, just let it out. Everything that comes to your mind, just observe. And a lot of thoughts came, and I was just crying, and I was like, this is how it will be in Vipassana. I really I realized that when I don't want to force or run away from something or run away towards something, these thoughts actually that I try to, get rid of or like put back or don't see them, they are like always there. And even like sitting in front of the ocean alone and processing them, I already realized that it's actually a lot, and it's only one topic. There is a lot more. So it was really nice, but I think it's a bit about how to prepare. Don't watch about process, more like some basics maybe, and understand your reasoning. And
I feel that the program, that the whole course is so well structured, and they have been doing it for the past, I think, like 50 years, right? We don't even know like how long, and it has been done since the past 2500 years.
Yeah.
And this modern concept of Dhamma Vipassana, that's, I think, what, more than 1 million people must have done it, I feel, over the past 50 years. Who knows? But like a big swaths of people, they come to these things. And everything is so well structured and everything is so taken care of. Like, it's such a tightly run operation that you will be taken care of.
Yeah.
And they will make sure that all the hard work that you put in, you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to worry about your food. You don't have to worry about...
Yeah, this is true.
Even a fucking toothbrush. They'll
That's why
provide you
some
with a toothbrush.
people thought that it's like, how to say it, these organizations who took your money and do some religious stuff.
Yeah.
Some people are afraid of that because they think it might be like that, but I think they're different, that this organization doesn't take your money.
Exactly. Like, it doesn't take any money, right? And I think I'm not against organizations taking money for, like giving something of value. Like, that's... It should be how... It should be like that.
Yeah.
But these people and the concept of everything being run on daan, like these donations, that's... And at such a huge scale. That's totally unheard of.
Yeah. But I also have to say that it's cool that it's worldwide. So it's like really operates everywhere in the world you can find it. I was surprised how many paid courses were launched by other people. It's and when my friend recently told me that she wanted to take a course, I told her I just but it costs, and she said something. I was like, it should be free. It's like, it's not that Vipassana go for official center. It's like, but it will be like yoga, something, this and that. I was like, it depends what you want. If you want to really learn techniques, you should go there. But if you want to chill, have a nice, yoga retreat,
exactly,
you can go.
I think everything has a place, because it's a good business to have like a place where you can teach people some meditation, some yoga, some holistic living. Namaste.
But I like yoga, but it has nothing in common with this long 10 days course that this experience,
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's like therapy. You couldn't come to this place, a state of mind, the same state of mind without therapists or with therapists. It's completely different. Something you can process yourself, but something you need professional next to you. And I think with this vipassana meditation, it's also like 10 days of this meditation is nothing even close to this daily meditation, 20 minutes or meditation after yoga. It's like, no.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, nothing beats that. I mean, imagine meditating for 10 hours every day for 10 straight days. The amount of depth
Full-time
that
job.
you reach.
Full-time
Exactly, yeah. Like, and the best part is
they teach you to observe your own thoughts, right?
job. I would say body.
body, which includes your thoughts as well.
Yeah, but I like how they don't focus on thoughts. So basically, you
Yeah.
let it out, but somehow you notice your thoughts.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like they teach you to focus on the sensations of your body and like think about your breath.
Yeah.
But when you do that, all these crazy thoughts come to your head at like the speed of fucking 1 million thoughts per second.
And they are crazy.
And all of them are crazy except maybe 2.
Yeah.
But the good part about that is because you're so used to observing stuff, there's a separate, like there's a distinction between your thoughts and you. And then you start dissociating yourself from your thoughts and then observing thoughts for what they are. Are they good thoughts? Are they bad thoughts? And you start seeing those thoughts objectively. And once you disassociate yourself with those thoughts, you look at it from a third person's perspective. It's like really meta in your mind. So you kind of become your own therapist.
Yeah, and this is actually the biggest thing. After 7 years in therapy, I stopped my therapy after vipassana. I was just like, I don't need. I just realized first time that exactly, I just know. I know what's happening and I know how to help, but it's very tricky part when you are, for instance, you have going through hard breakup or something.
Okay.
Very actual topic. So you're going through something hard, and it's so easy to be in the state of mind. Oh, I'm so hard. It's so hard. I'm suffering. No. But then if you ask like, but what's really actually happening with me right now? I don't know, have some pain in my stomach, or like, I'm just super annoyed. It's so not comfy. I need to move my stuff, or like, oh, I don't have anyone to hug. I just super random thoughts. And when you don't like, don't exaggerate so much this drama, and ask what's happening first, like in super small thoughts, like, I mean, like, I don't want to move. I don't know. I don't want to do. I don't want to, with whom. I don't know. Go for a date. I don't know, any random stuff. And then you also decrease it to level what you feel in your body. It's just such a powerful thing. You just like, actually, it's not such a big drama. It's super sad, but it's like nobody in this big universe will like. It's not the big deal, It's like it's okay.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God.
It's really cool that you can see that because it makes you less reactive to these stuffs.
Yeah.
Like let's say right now, oh fuck, I had a breakup. Now I need to eat ice cream, get drunk.
Actually, I want ice cream too. Maybe we can go to Okipop.
let's go
Yeah,
ice cream later. But like those are all just your body having these reactions to your thoughts, and you're not really processing your thoughts. You think you are, but you're not processing your emotions. You're just
No.
reacting to those emotions.
Yeah.
But only when you just think for it and realize, okay, it happened. It's the current reality of my situation, of my life, but this is not going to be permanent. It will change. I feel like a shit right now.
But it's not forever.
It's not forever.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's okay. Right now I'm shit. It's okay.
Yes, accept that, and the moment you accept it, that shit feeling stops having any kind of power over you.
Yeah.
Because I feel shit. You can't make me feel more shit. I mean, I know
Yeah.
it'll change. So you become more samta, equanimity. That's what
Yeah,
going.
this is the most important. Sensation doesn't matter. Equanimity
Exactly.
matters most. I always think about that actually.
Yeah.
But it's so also cool when sometimes you feel this situation. I don't know, during working day I have this, I feel like annoyed, and just like I don't know, I need to do this and that, and I feel like I couldn't even describe this situation. And then I was like, okay, I don't even need to name this state.
Yeah.
I just can, I feel this, it's okay.
Yes.
I don't need to name it anymore. It's okay. And this is disappeared immediately. It's like, what was it even? I don't know.
Yes, it's so cool that you talk about that, because sometimes I have like these feelings and these sensations when I meditate, or like just in general day-to-day life, and I don't know what it is. So I'm really confused, like, what should I feel? But then I don't really need to know the noun for that. I don't really need to know its name for
Yeah.
me to process that. Okay, this is just a feeling. I know this feeling.
Don't need
I
to
feel it.
describe. You just feel
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
I don't have to describe it. I don't have to discover about it. I just have to feel it
Yeah.
and not react to it.
Yeah.
That's the best thing that this thing has
Yeah.
ever taught anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. This is, I love this, the best, it's really the best part. And sometimes also, for instance, today I was so stressed with work and a lot of stuff. I was like, oh my god, I need this and that. And by the way, I was meditating for last, July, almost 1 month and a half, each
Mhm.
day 1 hour in the morning.
Nice.
And last 2 days I missed my meditation because of something in my
Yeah.
life. And I felt today super anxious. I couldn't, I'm in a rush. I feel anxious. I was like, oh my god, this and that, it should be done. I couldn't make it. And I was like, come on, I create these projects to entertain myself because I like what I'm doing. It's like, and what I'm feeling now is just super temporary. It's okay. And I just lay down. I was breathing, observing my stuff, like body and everything. I was like, nobody gonna die. It's okay. It's temporary, and it's again goes away. And I was super motivated and started working. I was like, I love this. This is amazing. The very moment that you accept that you don't need to deal with this. Also, one thing actually about the meditation, some people ask me also from vipassana, like, how you can keep meditating like 1 hour each day. It's crazy how you. And honestly, for me, I don't know, would anyone will be watching this podcast, or like who struggles with it, or just for our talk. But for me, the best part was, it shouldn't be perfect. It could be super shitty meditation. You sit, fuck it, you distracted. Okay, it's temporary. And since I accept that it shouldn't be perfect meditation, when I don't, like, I always like, observing each single second fully in this experience. No,
Yeah.
it could be shitty today. It could be better tomorrow, or even worse. And this is the very moment I let it out, and it's easy for me to meditate each morning. I don't know what changed.
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be perfect for you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the teacher from my last course in Sweden, he told me. Kenneth Trudison. Like, what a cool guy. Like, such a cool guy. He actually did Vipassana with Goenka. I mean, like, both were in the same place when he did it.
Wow.
Yeah, and the way he describes that thing. He says that Goenka, towards the end of his life, he was on a wheelchair, right? And they had not a festival, but an event where they brought 10,000 meditators together in Mumbai, and they all meditated under the same pagoda building.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kenneth, he was supposed to sit in the first circle, just outside the
Students.
stage. Like there's a stage, so everything was circular,
Yeah.
and in the middle there's Goenka. And he said he was meditating. Everyone was sitting circular, and there was like a ramp which would lead to a center stage. That was for Goenka. He would come, a little bit later. So they all are meditating. And he says that he hears the sound of a wheelchair coming towards him. And along with the wheelchair, he says that I feel this big wave of metta coming towards me.
But it was their teacher from your
That was my teacher from my last course in
Amsterdam.
Sweden.
Okay.
In Sweden.
in Sweden, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and he describes that it was like a big wave of metta just coming towards me, and he wanted to not go deep into that, because these things can be either you get it or you don't get it, or sometimes people might think, okay, he's crazy, he's talking about, like, they're like rays coming out from people's body, and you feel the gratitude of those human beings. It's like, that's crazy. Like you're a hippie, you've lost it. But when he told that, he had such a brightness on his face, and that's what he said. It needs to be playful. Meditation needs to be playful. Like that was his education. He said you don't have to.
I think something is happening wrong with camera, no?
Movie recording stopped. Well, anyway, fuck that. We can still. I just want to finish this thought.
Sorry.
So he said that it doesn't have to be perfect. It needs to be more playful.
Yeah.
Like let's say every day you go from your head to toe, go from your leg to toe, then head, then chest, and it doesn't have to be perfect every day, because you can't have perfect meditation every day.
Exactly.
But the thing is, you have to do it and not react to that. That's the whole goal.
This is super cool.
Cool.
Do you want
Now
to check
we'll
it?
the
I think it's run out of battery, right?
No. There is battery.
This is a very therapeutical for me. I'm super happy to talk about this, you know. 1-1.
Okay, the card is full.
Ah.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, I have one more card.
Don't worry, I'm not worried. Oh, Shiva.
Okay. Can you say something in the mic? Left one?
1-1.
Or on the right one?
1-1-1-1.
Okay.
Good. But I don't see any picture. Oh, cute. It's actually very cozy.
This will be just B-rolls.
Bills?
B-rolls.
Ah. Yeah.
No, B-roll is when we just show like random stuff.
Yeah, but I like the concept that we came back
Yeah.
after, after some time. It's still cozy and it's already night. We can see stars actually if we will be very picky. See, oh my god, this is so romantic.
Oh.
It could be reality show, I don't know how to say, Love is Blind or something.
Love at first sight. No, love at first
Sight?
sight. Yeah.
I don't know if this reality show, but Love is Blind is a real show.
Okay.
Dark chocolate.
Do you think Love is Blind?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. The right moment to ask me. For sure.
No, I think Love is Blind because love is nothing but just
Expectations.
no.
No?
It's just chemical imbalance in your body. It's basically someone hitting you with a lot of, I don't know, serotonin, dopamine, some drug, right? And it takes away your thinking power.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's drug.
If we look to the love
Yeah.
as a chemical reaction, for sure.
Yeah.
But if we look to the love as a mix of compassion, happiness, I don't know, goodwill or something, it's not blind. You're
That's
like,
true love.
oh,
That's true love.
deep
That's
talks in the night.
I'll tell you why it's true love. That's the all-encompassing love. Like, it's not a love for flesh, not a love for body.
But
But
is it
it's-
then love? Even I think it's just chemical reaction, like passion.
That's
Something-
passion, exactly. That's
yeah.
passion. But love is the love that you feel for the tiny Jonathan over there. That's real love.
Yeah. This is so true. Should I bring guitar to make it more cozy? This it will be like a podcast with music, different reality, like 10 hours later. Should we continue in the morning?
Not a good day. Not a good day for that. But I would be down for that.
Can you imagine to create podcasts for like 8 hours podcast? Nobody will watch it.
I think there's that one person that will watch it.
It's you. And only you will fall asleep.
Yeah.
We can also invite our guests. It's very good acoustic. We can ask them, what
Yeah.
do you think about, Christmas?
Actually, yeah. What do you think about love? Is it a chemical reaction?
This is still open. But don't need to.
Do your neighbors make a lot of love? Do they fuck a lot?
No, I think.
No?
No, I don't want to comment. I forgot about we are recording. I don't know. No, they not. They're cute.
Because today, like, it happened for the first time that someone that was on top of my, like, someone who loves just above me, he was hitting the wall consistently for a really long time, like
Maybe
this.
it was passion. I think it was. Dun, 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 dun. I think it was passion.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe it's passion.
Passion.
You know what I think? What we should do if you see someone like fucking from other walls, you should start clapping, like.
Maybe.
It's like they're putting a performance for you, so might as well appreciate that.
Or just think like, oh, I'm so grateful for you guys. Like,
Yeah.
say thank you that they are happy in the moment. But what we were stopped, I think, at some nice discussion.
At that the vipassana needs to be playful. It needs to be more like there is no set pattern. It needs to go in and out. Sometimes it's supposed to be good. Sometimes it's supposed to be bad.
There is no perfection. Yeah,
Exactly, and you need to have fun with that.
true.
Like I remember Kenneth said, yeah, it's okay, yeah. Someone would come like, Kenneth, sir, I'm not able to feel my sensation. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I don't feel it. And Kenneth would say, yeah, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Make it playful. Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't make it mechanical. You'll do good. Don't worry about it. You will do good. Just keep on practicing.
It's like a alternative to Gayenka, or what is it?
No, he's the assistant teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
He told you this. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, but the best part, like being a server at these courses, is that you get to see all the questions that students ask, right? And then you look at them and I have like a little smile, like, you young kid, don't worry about it. You will know everything. I had those doubts, but now I know
I
most
still
of
have
them.
them.
I still have them.
I just accept them. Just live with them. There is no
Exactly.
answer.
Yeah.
I still don't have any answer, but it's okay.
It's like such a growth to sit next to the teachers and then in front of the teacher. When you sit in front of the teacher, you have like these many doubts and all the things and uncertainty. And when you sit next to them, you still have doubts, but you're more confident in your abilities.
Yeah.
It's because you're serving all the other students there.
Yeah, true.
So it gives you a little bit of confidence in yourself.
Maybe like you are part of the crew who are like organizing this space. It's like different
Yeah.
kind of belonging, I would say, to this
Yeah.
practice. But also, I think for me it was really shocking how much Vipassana built around students' experience. Because when you were like student, I thought that like probably it's just like they don't care about us. But honestly, this was so many talks with teacher and with people around from the group that the most important thing is students' well-being, the most important thing how they feel, so we need to cook very well, they should be really like full and so on. And I was like, wow, this is really, and everything that I read about how servers should behave and
Yeah.
like practice that Gayenka wrote, everything that I read, it's more about putting yourself back and like putting students' first needs first. And this was really open. I don't know, really. I don't know. Wow, for me, I didn't notice this when I was a student. How much actually this concept cares about students.
For me, it brought a new level of gratitude in my body. That first of all, there's so many people who are putting it much of their energy to make sure that each and every student can have this wonderful opportunity to work on themselves.
Mm.
And the flip side of that is, now when I'm a student, I take it
Appreciate more.
so much seriously and so
Yeah.
much. I appreciate it more, like you
Yeah.
said. And I don't want to waste any of my time, because I know I'm not just wasting my time, I'm wasting so many,
Yeah,
like I'm wasting time and energy of so many other people.
exactly.
So if I'm lucky enough to arrive on this path, to like take the first step, I need to take each and every step diligently, patiently, consistently.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it so much. But actually, I think we were discussing this experience, and I wanted to say something, and I completely forgot what was about. It was also about like appreciation and this. Oh, I don't know. But what was really surprising when we were serving, that really some people forget the students as the center, and they still put them as this like as the center, and this is the reason a lot of conflicts.
Yeah.
And this is exactly what you see in real life when people just doing some common deal, like
Yeah.
common, I don't know, something project or anything, or like building a relationship, or like I don't know, building new product. They always more thinking about themselves rather than about results, common result, and this is the course of every conflict.
Yeah, that's
Crazy.
ego in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Like me, my existence, my experience is more important than everything. But you know what these teachers say, right? Like on the path of enlightenment, you realize that there is no separation from you and I. We both are the same thing. We both
Yeah.
are consciousness itself. We are just flowing it, and we are experiencing this universe in different ways, but there is no distinction between you and I. We both are the same thing,
Part of this world, part of nature.
part of the same fiber.
I
Like
love it.
there is no distinction. Like we think about it, like your arm is fighting with your leg because your arm is different and your leg is different, but no, it's part of the same body. It's part of the same conscious system.
Yeah, I actually forgot about that. But when you said this, I remember this. It's also game changer how you think about others and everything, like, and about your success. It's
Yeah.
like,
But still, like in real life, it's so fucking difficult to like not
yeah, you should have
serve your ego. Like, you know, like it's so fucking
Yeah.
difficult, because every time a guy crosses, like a guy overtakes, like, ah, you fucking piece of shit. Ah. But you know, it should be like, okay, I get that. It's okay. You must be in some rush, some trouble,
Yeah, it should be compassion.
and you need my presence in your life for you to learn these lessons. And
Or
so
him
I
to
will
you.
be
I like when Gayanka said that all this situation is opportunity to learn for
Exactly.
yourself. So it's basically thanks this guy because
exactly.
it's challenging me right now,
Yes.
and I still keep practicing. It's give me the case.
Yes. So I'm a tool in your life, and you're a tool in my life,
Yeah.
and we both are learning together. Because at the end of the day, the end goal is the same, right? The end goal is that the liberation from this
Is it the goal?
cycle.
I'm still figuring out what is the goal of my dating. Short joke. Yeah, what is the goal of my life? Figuring it out.
I mean, yeah, no one knows, but I think at the end of the day, it's like really boring. Just going through
Just
these,
live.
just
live in the moment. Yeah.
just going through, like, you know, like all of these experiences again and
Yeah.
again and again. Like,
True.
sure, you have fun on the way, but at the end of the day, life is meaningless, and that's the meaning of life.
Yeah, I also wanted to add actually to this thing. So recently I went to this Coursera course, Science of Wellbeing, and they basically explains your numbers, how to measure well-being, how it affects happiness and everything. And they give you different challenges each week, at the end of the course, when you learn data, a lot of research and everything. They ask you to apply one of the habits that they introduce that can change your well-being, and after applying it for 4 weeks, you can add more, not only one, but after applying for 4 weeks, you can measure again your well-being. So I'm a nerd. I already have these creepy habits like gratitude journal, 5 years. 5. Can you imagine? Yeah, I have 5 notebooks where I was saying like thank you to everything in my life, but it's okay. Like meditation, what else? Like connection with others and everything. But I was thinking what I can implement. So I implement regular exercise and keep doing the other practices. And the thing that I really, first of all, when I measure, even if I went through this broke up during this 4 weeks actually, and like logically, my well-being and happiness should be low, but it increased. And
that's interesting.
This is honestly, when I saw the data, I was like, is it real? Because I really feel more happy than before.
How do you track your data? Like
there is several questionnaires. And one I can send you actually links, and I can link it in podcast.
Shit, like,
and link to the course.
Look down in the thing, press the button, and read stuff.
There is only your bright socks down. It's like nothing here, no links.
These are nice socks.
Yeah.
Don't you talk anything.
But so what I'm saying that they have, you forgot about Mike.
What a great podcast host, huh?
I'm just talking. Thank you for taking.
I thought I was just talking to you. I forgot about the podcast.
Okay. Yeah. So basically, they give you several questionnaires that were like created by scientists, and they show you how satisfied you in different area of your life. Basically, overall well-being. And at the same time, based on the factors that they know impact your well-being actually, based on their research that they did in many different countries, many years. So it's a lot of bench of different researchers. And also they have separated just to measure your happiness level. And it's like really like, I don't know, 8.75 for instance. And you see the decomposition on which area you are lacking something, which area you're most satisfied. And it's amazing. And it's super actually fast. It doesn't take a lot of time. And so basically when I fill out the report, fill out the last questionnaire, it was like 4 days ago. But after I went through this hard period, I was like, probably it will be so low. And I really honest with questionnaire because I was expecting this. But at the end of the day, I'm happy right now. And honestly, I'm really happy.
And are you sure that you're not lying to yourself?
No. I was really honest with questionnaire, and I thought, they say one thing in this course. They said that there is one annoying feature about our mind that we usually couldn't predict accurately how much happy we will be after something. For instance, you are like dreaming about a car and you think, okay, I'll get this car and I will be happy up to 10, but then you get this car and you are at 6. And the same time with the disappointment, you think, okay, if I'm gonna leave this person, I will be so down, but actually you won't be so down. And this is also
so we always overestimate the sadness or the happiness.
And when I saw this, and I was like, wow. And this actually course is made by Yale scientists and teachers, but it's so true. I was like, honestly, I applied this thing. And I also, at the last task, you need to review peers homework, basically how they track this 4 weeks, and we all send a report of our homework. And I read how different people apply different habits, how they measure. They also show how they track. It's amazing. And you see wow, keeping some simple stuff in your life, even if you're going through hard things, you can be still happy. But one of these things is meditation. And this, I think, the biggest chunk of that, because you keep this equanimity no matter what. Even if it's shitty, you're like, it's temporary, it's not forever, it's okay.
It's so funny. Today I had this conversation with a friend of mine. We were talking about, he also made it, I also made it. And we're talking about the changes in your life after meditation, and if you can really quantify that.
Oh yeah.
For me, I can't quantify what Like, I can't put a number to that, right?
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I just Coco.
It's just
Coco.
distracted. It's all-
Coco, hi. You will be watching.
Is she coming?
I don't know.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, we'll do it again.
Yeah. Sorry,
No, it's
because I
alright.
forgot that she should probably see you, but what? Dear, if you're tired, you can rest and go home. No worries. And if you want to come, I'm happy to see you. We're still at my place, chilling on the balcony with Shubham. But yeah, we are almost done. So anyway, come and we can have a girls' night. But I'm really sleepy, and we can go to sleep. And maybe cover tomorrow if you have computer. I have a lot of stuff for breakfast. Or yeah, we can see later this week. So let me know what works better for you. I'm fine with everything. Thank you so much, dear. Yes.
That was such a nice voice message.
Yeah, of course. It's my
Dear,
best friend.
dear.
Bestie.
Because there was so much emotions in this voice message.
Love.
Yeah,
And
love, yeah. Like the other person will feel happy after listening to this message.
I hope so.
Like for me, like most of my voice messages, unless I'm putting in any effort, it's like really flat, really plain. Like really it's like
Yeah.
it's like exchange of information, that's it. But it's a nice way to like text people, like about the putting in all your emotions and your heart in a voice message.
Yeah, because I mean, sorry. Let's
But
go
yeah,
back.
my friend, like we were talking about the benefits of meditation, and the one thing that meditation has really helped me with. So in your life, you will either get acceptance or rejection with any situation.
Mhm.
Oh, I got a job. Oh, they rejected me from this job. Oh, I got a raise. Oh, this girl rejected me. Meditation has really made me comfortable with the negative thoughts I have after rejection. I get rejection. Okay, so here's the reality. Let's say I'm applying for a job, talking to a girl.
Mm-hmm.
The reality of the situation is the girl does not like me because of there can be many reasons.
And it's not you.
It's
problem.
not me.
Maybe
It can be like many reasons. Maybe she likes someone more. Maybe there's someone who's more suited to her. And then I don't have to take that rejection personally. Like it's just something that has happened. It has not happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something that has happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not really a rejection. It's just like there's different path.
Yeah.
But my ego treats it as, oh no, this girl does not like me. I'm not worthy of her. She rejected me. Now with meditation, I have this tool where I know like most of my thoughts that I have are bullshit. They don't really matter. So this negative thought that I'm having, like I don't need to pay a lot of attention to it because it will change.
It's just exists in your head.
Exactly.
There is
It's
no
not the reality.
objective assessment.
Yes, exactly. It's not the reality. It's just
Mhm.
something that's it's just out there and you don't have to pay too much attention to that. The moment you stop paying attention to your thoughts, everything just becomes easier.
Yeah. And regarding the measure of meditation, and this course, they also show that how they measure this in different groups: who meditate, who didn't meditate, and long-term people who did meditate had a lot of benefits, and they show you numbers. What is the difference? So I don't want to spoiler. I think you might like this because it's exactly about well-being, happiness, meditation a lot. So
I actually signed up for it and I did the first week audit. I just watched all the videos.
oh, I did.
Yeah,
yeah.
It was like nice
So
introductory.
you watched these videos?
I
about
watched the first
meditation also?
videos, yeah.
First or
No,
all?
the first few videos where she talks about the metric of happiness and how people think, like the buying of cars and stuff.
Yeah. And later they will be talking about the other stuff also.
Yeah.
They explains.
And I was reading like some notes, and at the end of the day, they say 3 things are most important for your well-being. First is mindfulness, any kind of mindfulness or meditation. Second is gratitude.
Yes, savoring gratitude. Yeah.
Yeah, like saying grace, gratitude, any kind of that.
Yeah.
And I forget the third one.
Social connection. They said that
Uh-oh.
ability.
Change of.
What? But it's so much fun to talk about that. But we should
I have-
finish somehow.
I have another battery.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm a professional.
Okay, okay.
Okay, no, I don't have that in the back. Aw. Well, let's do it some other time then.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, we didn't finish. Okay, maybe you can cut nicely and it will be like.
No, like we need this was not done, like we didn't even get into the experience of Vipassana and
Yeah, but it was a nice talk. But let me show you one thing. Can I show you?
show me your podcast.
Yeah, can I send you the link and you can maybe open it here?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.